my name is Jean and I'm with Clients First Texas, and we represent a number of different ERPs. Today I'm going to use Acumatica, the cloud ERP, to show you how easy, clear, and effective real-time security can be for your company with a cloud ERP. So first I'm going to sign in. Of course, as a user you have to have a sign in, and the sign in is normal, where you have your logon information and your password information. So I'm signing into this particular instance, and I am the admin, so I can see everything. There's actually more that I could have loaded into this instance, but right now just notice that I have the tabs of organization, finance, and distribution. Those are tabs that your normal users will have. And then there are the tabs of configuration and system, and that would be for the techies in the group. So let's go to configuration and look at user security, and we can see that we can manage users and roles and types, and then we can do the access rights right here, all in one form. So let's go to a user, and we'll see if we can look up a user that I happen to know is Ms. Williams, and she is Ms. Kachina Williams, and it shows you a few of the things from the employee, because this is all integrated, and a few of the things that she can do as a user and the roles that she has been assigned. Now, these roles, gone are the days that you have to create kind of a role per person, because in Acumatica you can assign multiple roles to the same user. For instance, you'll see when I sign in as Ms. Williams, you will see that she only is allowed to see Branch Virginia, whereas me, as I'm signed in as admin, I can see both branches that are set up in this particular instance. So here she is. Here she's in these various roles. One of the roles that she happens to be in is sales. So let's go ahead and look at the user role, sales. You can see that search is very easy as well. There's two sales, and you can see in this role, you can see the entire membership of that role very easily, and you can add or you can delete members on a real-time basis. You also have your user types, and this is very handy when it comes to the customer portal, because you have maybe a number of different types within your organization, and then you have your unrestricted external user that can access your instance of Acumatica very easily, but also in a very restricted way. Maybe they just want to look up an invoice that they need a copy of. So let's look at access rights by role. It's a hierarchical structure, and we're going to look at the sales. We'll keep with Ms. Kachina. And you can see that on a company level, sales is only granted, specifically granted, distribution. But if we go down, it's hierarchical, so anything below that will in actuality inherit what is at this top level. So on organization, you can see that customer management is granted, but dashboards are revoked. There are specific dashboards that are not. If we go down to customer management, we can see in the work area under what can be entered, she has a ability to do everything, including delete an entry in the work area of customer management. You have these particular settings that you can choose. This is instantaneous, but one of the things I definitely want to show you is that even though this is the enter work within work area, and that's the leads that you could enter, or cases or opportunities or mass emails, you can actually get down to a field level, and these are all inherited, but you could have you could in actuality allow her to view only that particular field within that particular form. That's how detailed security can be in Acumatica. Again, it's as simple as you want it to be, as detailed as you need it to be. So we're going to keep with Miss Kachina, and we're going to, and you can see we can do a lot of other things like copy roles and look at access and all sorts of things with the security, user security within configuration. There's one more. There's another level of security as well, because you might have a sales role, but in various branches you might want them to only see a branch, like Miss Kachina can only see the branch in Virginia. So if that's the case, then let's define some restriction groups. I don't have branch restriction groups defined in this particular one, but you may have just a group of executives that you want to have access to cash accounts. So you block your non-finance from the cash accounts and add everyone that is non-finance into the group that blocks those specific cash accounts. That's a little bit about the levels of security and the simplicity and the detail of security within Acumatica. Let's look at the real-time aspect of this now. We're going to go back to the user groups, and we're going to go back to Ms. Williams, and we're going to disable her as a user. Now, Ms. Williams is very used to being able to log in from anywhere at any time as long as she has a browser. But now I'm going to have her log in, and she just went out on medical leave, and we want her to rest, so we don't want her to log in. And so here's her normal login. I'm going to sign in, and what happens? Automatically, real time, her account has been disabled. Please contact the system administrator. Okay, she says she didn't have something done. We're going to go back. We're going to enable her. We're going to say, okay, everything's good. You can log in now. Good for you, Ms. Williams. We'll put your password in, and voila. That's how real-time a cloud ERP can provide the security that you need for your company. My name is Jean. I'm from Clients First, Texas, and we represent a number of ERPs, 2 of them being cloud-based. So call us and see which one is right-sized for you. Thank you very much.